then we decided, let's not become an Archon after all. But yeah, Stork a little bit behind now. Now, Much is focused a lot on Zealots again. Uh, Depending on Stork's army ratio, that could be a problem. Well, it could be a problem for either one. If Stork has enough Zealots to deal with those Zealots, and then some Dragoons to back up, then that will be more advantageous for Stork. Whereas if Stork is too Dragoon heavy, again, the Zealots will be able to close with them very easily and do a lot more damage. So it'll just depend on that. Stork seems to be keeping up in the macro here. It could go either way at this point. Again, I would give, well, I would give Much a little bit of an advantage, but just by looking at the mini map, it looks like Stork has massed up a lot more units than Much has, and now it looks like Much. Let's see who's setting up a base. It looks like Stork. I'm sorry, setting up a base in the bottom right hand corner. Much was going to set up a base in the top left hand corner, but Stork put down a little pylon there. So we'll see what Much does about that. He can't bring his whole army up there, because then his army will be out of position. Stork could easily counterattack. So Much will probably make another base in that location or something like that instead. But yeah, it just looks like Much isn't quite macroing up quite as much as Stork is. I'm not exactly sure what he's doing with his money right now. Oh, well, you know what? Never mind. I'm on crack. They're both maxed out, basically, so of course he can't really... I guess, oh, you know what? I guess it just looks like more because I think Stork has more larger units, more Dragoons, and so maybe it looks like a bigger glob on the mini-map. Maybe it's just I can't tell the purple against the dark map tile set or something like that. But here comes a battle. Maxed army on maxed army. Storms going off on Much's army. A ton of Much's units taking storms first, but the counter storms, very huge counters. Oh my god, that is a ton of storm. Storm everywhere, Archons everywhere, and somehow Stork manages to take the win. He just dealt way too much damage to Much early on, and he had the Archons with his Zealots in front to deflect Much's attacks, and Much with the Zealot heavy army just goes way down. The Dragoons just able to just mow down the Zealots in the front line. Jesus, that was a huge, major, decisive victory for Stork, and I think Much may have lost the game with that attack there because I mean, basically he just got all of his units stormed. All of his units took a ton of storm right at the beginning of the battle, and he got a couple storms off of his own, but Stork was just way ahead in storms and made too many, just casts even more storms on Much. It looks like Stork going for the kill here. He is not messing around. He is going for the kill up the front door. He is not even going to try and take out expansions. He's going to go straight for the jugular, and he's got a knife of Dragoons positioned directly at Stork's throat, and I'm sorry, at Much's throat. It looks like he is going to be able to take this down. He's just got way too many forces. Much is going to be able to reinforce here, but Stork reinforcing directly to that front line. He's making speed zealots now so they can get to the front line even faster. A Dark Templar, a sign of desperation coming out for Much here, but there's Stork has 2 observers in the area, so they're going to be able to easily take care of that, and I think this is pretty much GG. So yeah, Much GG's. Stork takes the semifinal 2-0. Much put up a damn good fight, but just that last battle, I mean, they were pretty much even, and Much coming back from a little bit of a disadvantage, taking an advantage, but that last battle, his army just got completely devastating, and Stork was able to use his huge military advantage to just press it home and take the win there. So, well done by both players, but Stork takes the series 2-0. He is going to go on to the final to face the winner of Jaedong vs. Luxury, and I'm going to go cast Jaedong vs. Luxury now. Thank you all for listening.